I just thought I would shoot this from a different angle today because today is a different day for me. I did have my 49th TYSABRI infusion today, and it went very well as usual. No problems, no headache, no medication. Yeah, it was super. And they served me a coffee, which is even better. Yeah, so that was good. I'm a little tired today because I went for my neuro-ophthalmologist appointment yesterday, which I mentioned, and so it was a 10-hour day. You know, by the time I drove there, had the vision field test, had to wait a couple of hours, and then I actually saw the neuro-ophthalmologist. I was very happy to have that visit. He really took the time. He took an hour to listen to me and answer some questions that I had. You know, I've talked about the possibility of Botox. That's definitely a no. He said I would not do it, and if I did do it, I could only fix your gaze in one direction, and I don't think you want that. And you also have to come back every 3 or 4 months to have it redone. But no, it's a very tricky thing to do, and no, so that's a no. Eye exercises, he said you can do them, but they're not going to help you because the nystagmus, and I have mentioned this before, it's not muscular. In the end, it is muscular, but I have lesions on my brainstem. He said, you have lesions all over your brain now because you've had it for so long, like almost 30 years, but you do have them on your brainstem. So that is actually controlling the eye muscle movement, which controls the eye movement, etc., etc. Nystagmus. He talked about 5 different medications that were possible to help the nystagmus. One of them he mentioned was memantine, I believe. He said the problem with the memantine is it potentially could cause MS relapses. He said, so we won't think about that right now, but I will be discussing this with your neurologist. I thought, great. He said the gabapentin that you're on, how much are you on? I said 1,200 milligrams. He said, is it helping you? And I said, I think it's helping a bit. And he said, okay, well, you're actually on a relatively low dose. So I'm going to suggest that you start titrating up again and monitor yourself carefully. Keep a journal, which I do anyways. Keep a journal of how it's making you feel. Is it helping you? How much is it helping you? Is the dizziness is it throwing you off balance? Because I have experienced that before. Is it making you too drowsy? Just keep monitoring that as you titrate up. So I'm going to do that. I think that's great. He mentioned baclofen. He said not really good for you, but we'll again keep it on the back burner as a possibility because it is a muscle relaxant, mostly used for spasticity. He said, but as far as I can see, you have no spasticity in your arms or your legs. So let's not go there right now. But he did say that, oh yeah, and by the way, my field vision test or vision field test, the one where you have a clicker and the light flashes and you click every time you see the light. And I was really nervous about that because I thought, oh, this is really going to sink me. But he said actually it was pretty good. So I am able to see all around me, which is perfect. And he wants me to have the prism the prisms that I do have in my glasses, he said they are not strong enough. He said, bring your thumb close to your eyes. Now, your eyes are going to be jumping, they're going to be moving, but when you get to this point, what happens? I said, it stopped. I said, the nystagmus stopped. And he said, exactly. He said, so what you need is strong enough prisms to really make your eyes cross so that you can see straight. He said, the strength that you have is not enough for you to do that, but you can see that when you do cross your eyes, the nystagmus stops. Just as when you look far to the left, far to the right, it also stops. So it's interesting. He did call it acquired pendular nystagmus. Even though it's different in my eyes, my right eye, which I thought is going around like this, and my left eye, which I also thought is going back and forth like a wiper on your car. So it's different in each eye, but it is called acquired pendular nystagmus. So I have a lot of hope now. I'm thinking that things are looking pretty good. He said, wear contacts if you want. That's no problem, but up the gabapentin for sure. And, you know, if you're wearing your glasses, you do need to get those prisms strengthened. So I have a lot to look into. He's going to be sending letters, you know, based on our discussion to all my doctors, and then I will go to my family doctor. I will get a copy of the letter that he's sending, and then I take it from there. And in the meantime, I'm increasing my gabapentin, which I have already started. So it is a good day. Yesterday was long, but it was had good results, and I'm very happy about that. So anyways, that's really all I have to say today. I've just given you my neuro-ophthalmologist update. I'm very happy about it, and I hope everyone is doing well today, and I will talk to you later. I'll talk to you in 4 weeks, if not before. So thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye. Hi, I just have one more thing to add, which I forgot in the first video, that he said you don't need to take the gabapentin at nighttime because you're not trying to see, drive, look around in the night. You are sleeping. And I thought, oh, that makes a lot of sense. He said, spread it out over the daytime hours, and that's when you need it. So give that a try and see how it works. Okay, just that last thing I had to tell you.